So, good afternoon, early morning, everybody. I am going to change her. We are not going anywhere today because I'm really tired. I didn't sleep at all last night, and I had to get up, take my daughter so she could go fill out a job application. Then I had the two granddaughters. And I am completely exhausted. So, as I am going to do is just change her jammies and put another pair on for the day. And that is what our day is going to be. We're just going to switch jammies. I wish I could find nightgowns. You know, they don't bring out nightgowns anymore. So instead, we're going to put the sleeper on her. This is what she's gonna wear. Some of these sleepers, these are new how they make them now, which is pretty cool because all you have to do, like if you actually had a real baby, change him in the middle of the night, zip it from the bottom. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, my daughter-in-law gave me this bassinet. She didn't want it anymore. She's like, do you want this? And I'm like, well, sure. This little gal has to have something to sleep in. All nice and comfy. Got a little comforter. Yes, I do support her head because she's a wobbly little head on her. After a while, their heads get a little bit wobblier, so yeah. We've got to be careful, huh? Yeah. It's just like a real baby. You gotta support the head. You know, when I first got her, and I took her down to show my mom, and she's like, what are you doing with that? What do you want that for? And it was like, because I wanted to, and because it's like a therapy thing for me, you know. And there was another time I took her to a family function, and it was like my brother and his girlfriend, excuse me, their son kept taking a blanket, because I had her in a car seat, and kept taking a blanket and throwing it over top of her, like, because it made them creep out. It creeped them out, so they didn't want nothing, you know, they didn't want to see her. And I was getting a little ticked off. So, yeah. So, I sometimes don't take her with me when I go around my family, because that's the way they act, you know. They just don't, you know. They don't understand. You know, people have things that they collect. You know, I don't say nothing to nobody like, "Whoa, what are you doing with that? Why do you need that? You don't need that, you know." It's like when I asked my brother, I said, then why do you have two dogs? Because I want to. I said, okay, then I have her because I want to, because she's therapy for me. This is right here, right now. This is a stress reliever for me right now because of all that's going on. And with my depression, and now that the weather's changing and it's going to get really hard on me, my depression is going to get bad. And it's usually when the doctor has to adjust my medications. Because of that, it happens every year. And I'm sure I'm not the only one out there. But yeah, so, yeah, but other people have not really said too much. And people in this building, you know, they don't say anything. They just think she's adorable. You know, and some people have actually, you know, have held her, and they're like, wow, I can't believe how she feels like a real baby, you know. And my sister, she hadn't seen her And up until like, oh, I'd say a month and a half ago, she seen her, and she wanted to hold her, and I was like, okay. I said, just be careful, don't be monkeying with her hair and stuff like that, because her hair is, you gotta be careful with it. But she's like, oh, I want one. It was pretty funny. But, it just, sometimes people do say rude things that they hurt their feelings, and they don't realize that when they're saying stuff like that, that it really hurts their feelings. And, mean things, just, people go through a lot of stuff. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. And, yeah. So, don't mind me. I'm extremely tired. So, but she's been changed, and I am going to close the blinds, and I'm gonna go and get some sleep. So, but everybody, I hope you have a good weekend, and this is day number 4 for us, so we're doing okay so far. All right, everybody. Love, sis. You have a good weekend. Bye-bye.